Wake up the man, yeah, I do that every day. Everything I got, I earned, how can you hate? And I love my game, so I put some food on that plate. We fly them planes, the whole gang got on chains. I pull out the racks, head to the mall, and I just caught. I like to spend a whole lot. I got my way, it finally came. I got it made. Pull up and drop, I got the mob. Shoot at the cops. I'm with you for like a retarded. When you're with me, you know you're the baddest.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. As you guys can tell, we have the party pack on and street setup is off, and that's for one reason and one reason only. Today we are going to be playing around. Oop. Some of y'all probably cringed at that. Some of you guys, as you guys can see, the best company in the world sent me some stuff. And today we are going to be playing around with some progressive nitrous stuff. And yes, I said it. This is the Nitrous Express Easy Maximizer Easy progressive controller system. This thing piggybacks right into your nitrous relay that goes to your solenoids, your window switch, or you know, whatever else you guys are using. And you could change the ramp setting right here with this little screwdriver right here. You stick it in there and you turn it up. Right now I have it at half a second, so as soon as the nitrous comes on, it's gonna take a half a second to ramp from 20% all the way to 100%. So this thing is internally set up for a 20% to 100% ramp, and this time it ramps is right here, 0.5, 1, and 1.5, 2. So we're gonna start at the lowest setting. If we continue to spin, I'll raise it up so we can get some traction. The only downfall about this controller and my manual guys out there is that every single time you lift off the throttle, it resets the ramp. So every single shift is gonna ramp half a second. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal, and it will help out with traction on the shifts. So we are working on a system where we can just have full progressive nitrous all the time within the shifts and only at start time, so whenever we're taking off from the drag strip. So that's what we plan on. Cops already know about our plans. But we're gonna go ahead and throw this in, guys. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how simple it is, and we're gonna head out to Mexico, man, and try these babies out. And if you guys remember last video, I did show you guys that I have some traction compound that I want to try out, so we're gonna be trying that out as well. Pretty hot day today in Texas, so we're not gonna set any PBs by any means, but if we do hook, we will beat our PB on the street, which is a 12.6. So we're hoping for, you know, if we can hook 1.7, 1.8, 60 foot, we're hoping to go deep 12s today, so we'll try that out, man. Alright guys, so right here, this is our nitrous relay. It's a 40 to 60 amp relay. All we gotta do is grab the bottom, and this thing's been on here a while, so it might be a little stubborn. Take it off like that, and then we'll go ahead and grab the Maximizer Easy system right here. And you could only put it one way, so don't freak out if you don't know which orientation's which. It can only go one way. So you just keep on turning it until the pins line up, and then boom, she's installed, man. Simple as that. So now we're just gonna tuck it away from all the heat and stuff. So this is next to our brake booster, so I'm just gonna tuck it right here. That way if we have to mess with it, our timing ramp is right there. And I'm actually gonna test the ramp right now. All I gotta do, so we don't have to mess around with the car, mess around with the window switch settings, is I'm just gonna change the window switch settings from RPM and TPS to just TPS. That way when it sees 100% throttle, the solenoids will click on, and I'm not gonna purge it I'm not gonna hit it with nitrous. Obviously there's no nitrous in the motor, because the motor will fill up with nitrous, and if there's any nitrous residual left in the motor, that'll be no good. So we're gonna go ahead and change the settings over, and you should be able to hear the solenoids clicking like that instead of click, which is on 100%. So let's try that out. Alright, so right now it's in TPS mode, so in theory, once I put it to 100%, you should hear the solenoids start progressing. Yes sir, just like that. It is that easy, man. You heard the for a half a second. That's exactly what we have it set up as. Whenever you want to make it ramp longer, you just turn up the switch right there. I'm going to throw the screwdriver in the car, and the sound will be longer, which that is pulsating the nitrous and the fuel solenoids at the same time to get an even air to fuel ratio mixture. That is super cool, man, especially for you auto guys. That thing will give you traction on the street easily. So we're gonna throw some stuff in the car that we're gonna need to air down and air back up whenever we're gonna leave, and I'm gonna make sure I got my draggy and everything like that. It's time to party, man.
I'm fly like a bird, I'm swinging and swerving. Turn my bitch up, I bought her a Birkin. She fine as fuck, I can find her in person. Got me up, that little down bitch. I'm covered in water, I'm drowning. She want me to cook fucking pound it. I told her let's get it, I'm bout it. I don't need a bitch, I need two. I do. I'm turning with the game, raise a roof. That's true. More money, more bitches, more juice. I built this shit, how can I lose? I can't. Me and my bitch dying rich. My baby, she know what to do. I'ma pop out with the Ricks.
Alright guys, we're out here, we made it to the spot. Right now we're gonna lower down the tire pressure, get everything ready, and I got my pimp juice ready for the road. And as you guys can see, no one in sight, plain road, and that's how you do it, man. You gotta be responsible when you're doing this shit. So we're good to go, man. We're gonna set it up, and hopefully we can make our PB on the street, man. I'm excited. Let's do it.
On my tent, none of this shit is counterfeit. Hop in the vert, make that bitch skirt. I'm fly like a bird, I'm swinging and swerving. Turn my bitch up, I bought her a Birkin. She fine as fuck, you can find her in person. Got me up, that little down bitch.
Guys, so that was no improvement right there. We spun a lot. I just want to check the prep. Oh yeah, it's working. So I think if we put it down another good burnout, I think it'll be good. So we're gonna try it again. We're gonna lower tire pressure a little bit more and then give it another go. So that one was no better either. I'm just gonna try to let the car cool down for a little bit, and maybe it's just heat soaked because it's losing 3 miles per hour on the big end. That was like 1283, so no bueno, man. We haven't been able to beat a 2.0 60 foot, so next time I'm gonna try to launch it a little bit harder. I'm launching it at like 5,000 RPM, but I'm slipping the clutch, so this time I'm just gonna dump it, and we'll see what happens. Well, boys, unfortunately we didn't get our PB today. Kind of bummed about it, but that just means that it's time to go back to the track. Number one, the progressive did help, and two, the pimp juice that I made also did help. The 60 foot, we were able to get a 201, which before we were only getting a 206. So we were close to breaking in to the 19s on the street, but I think we need to find some concrete, and I'm not gonna mess around trying to find some concrete and, you know, testing my luck in Mexico. So now, man, we're just gonna, you know, get the car ready to go on the track and, you know, try to figure out a track day. And if you guys are interested, you know, I'm probably gonna go to Edinburgh Raceway down there in the valley. So if you guys are interested on when, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll definitely put something out there. That way you guys can come see the car and we could kick it and stuff like that. But now it is time to clean off all this rubber off the bumper, and it is really sticky. So we're gonna try to figure out something. I've heard of WD-40 working on that to get it off. So yeah, now we gotta do some cleanup. But that's all for today's video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely fun going out there making some hits with the car. And with those shock settings changed, the car is literally lifting its front end and it's wanting to wheelie on the street. It feels crazy. I know on the track it's gonna feel absolutely nuts. I was launching this thing at like 5,000 RPM and it seemed like it wasn't enough. So we'll see, man. We'll see if we're gonna do 28s and 410s, built rear end. You guys just stay tuned, man. We'll see you guys on the next one. It's your boy, 4.6 Chris. Peace out, man.